Welcome to Chapter 2 of Finding Your Way, the Truth Resonates course on spiritual growth and attainment. In this chapter, we embark on a deep exploration of the four movements of consciousness and their impact on our spiritual polarization. Understanding these movements is key to navigating our inner landscape and directing our growth toward positive polarization. You may be asking why I'm devoting an entire chapter so early in the course to these particular movements. In the course of my journey, I have come to realize that these movements are foundational to our experience. Until we learn to transcend them, we are always choosing one of those movements in everything that we do. Every choice we make is a choice at its deepest level to either seek, hide, cling, or shatter. Every choice is a movement towards positive or negative polarization. Once you come into recognition of this, you will find that you can more actively shape your experience so that it is increasingly one of wholesome seeking. In this lesson, I'm going to give you a brief summary of the four movements and discussion of how those movements relate to spiritual polarization. Each of the remainder of the lessons in this chapter will focus on one of the movements. There will also be lessons on the nature of polarization, as well as the nature of play, which is the key to ultimately transcending these movements entirely. Seeking is the movement of exploration and curiosity, representing an open, inquisitive approach to life. It's about embracing growth and flexibility, welcoming new understandings through a state of perpetual inquiry, and continuously expanding our awareness. This movement aligns with love and unity, guiding us towards greater enlightenment and higher consciousness. Hiding is the movement of turning away from growth opportunities. It involves avoidance, denial, or distraction from our truths, always at some level driven by fear and discomfort. Hiding is a means by which we remain stuck in our current level of growth. We turn away from opportunities and challenges when they arise, due to stories we tell ourselves that keep us small. In the realm of karma, hiding manifests as aversion, which is a form of attachment to the things we are hiding from. Clinging is characterized by an attachment to the familiar, driven by a fear of change and the unknown. It is also manifested as craving, where we cling to a particular future as the thing that will make us happy or be our salvation. Clinging can manifest as resistance to change, attachment to beliefs, holding on to unhelpful stories from the past, staying in situations that no longer serve us, or pinning our hopes and happiness on imagined futures. It's a movement that hinders our ability to embrace new possibilities, limiting our ability to manifest futures that aid our growth. Shattering occurs when we're overwhelmed and our current state of being breaks apart. We reform, once again choosing one of the four movements. In this course, I occasionally will use the term falling into a karma with respect to shattering. When we shatter, we often reform in a hiding or clinging movement, both of which are movements of unconscious attachment and therefore movements of karma. We'll discuss karma further in Chapter 6. When we fall into a karma, we are overwhelmed in the moment, causing us to shatter, and then we reform in a movement of hiding or clinging, often without realizing it. While challenging and often emotionally painful, shattering offers a unique opportunity for growth and renewal. While shattering itself is never positive, how we respond to shattering, whether we choose to seek and rebuild positively or fall into further negative patterns, determines its impact on our spiritual polarization. At its worst, one can live in a state of perpetual shattering, constantly confused and disoriented by their inner and outer worlds. At its best, shattering is a chance to reassemble ourselves in a more enlightened and integrated way. Polarization, in spiritual terms, refers to the orientation of our growth towards either love and unity, positive polarization, or fear and separateness, negative polarization. Each of the four movements influences our path towards either of these polarizations. Through conscious awareness and choice, we can navigate these movements to continuously align ourselves with positive polarization, fostering a journey of love, unity, and spiritual enlightenment. Genuine play is something that many of us have lost from our childhood. It is the movement that, when you have reached a certain understanding of the unity of all things, provides a bridge to transcend the four movements entirely, creating a reality where work and play are the same thing, and anything you do moves forward everything you wish to achieve. In this chapter, we'll delve into each of these movements in detail, understanding their nuances and learning how to navigate them towards a positively polarized spiritual path. This understanding is crucial in our quest to create a harmonious and enlightened existence, both within ourselves and in the world around us. Let's move forward with open hearts, ready to embrace the growth and transformation that awaits us. I like to start each chapter with an energetic clearing to help you relax and tune into the information being shared in the following lessons. There is nothing for you to do except relax, feel lighter, and feel your concentration sharpen. Here is the energetic clearing. In addition, we can turn our attention back to the container that we created at the beginning of the course, coordinated by Thoth and Guan Yin. Visualize that container surrounding you now like an energetic bubble, guiding you towards understanding and growth as you absorb the lessons in this course. In the next lesson, we will discuss the foundational movements of seeking and how to approach it in a wholesome manner. Until then and always, be well.